Hello. New overlay. Who's this? It's been a while since I last saw you. Yeah, I've just been going through a lot of health issues lately, mostly because since I have fibromyalgia, it's gotten me to the point where if I do physical work for like an hour to 4 hours, I am absolutely exhausted and I am in so much pain. Like, I can't even describe how much pain I tend to get in. So, it's been difficult for me to do much of anything, let alone stream. Like, I've spent a lot of days where I was just sitting here, just watching, like, TikToks or shorts or something. Because that's, like, the most brain power I could put into it. But, yeah, so we're feeling a little bit better today. So, I wanted to work on some kind of world building designs. I guess you can call it that. Just concepting out some things. Because I finished the first revision of my novella. And that was exciting. That took way longer than I expected. And when I got done with it, I realized I need to design some stuff. Because I can't even visualize what this stuff's supposed to look like. So how's the reader supposed to do that? So, gonna work on a few things. Doodling and all that. Right now, I've made some quick sketches of robes that the Regia wear. I didn't want to go with like that typical really flowy type of design with the robes, so I did a mixture of a couple things since Necropolay is heavily influenced by Mediterranean stuff. So I took a little bit of some designs of like Egyptian, so like this part right here, and a little bit of like how this drapes down and behind. I saw one design, one thing, I can't remember where, but it was like of ancient Egypt priests. So I was like, oh, that looks kind of cool, I'll do that. But yeah, so then to try to follow along these designs, which are going to be different than how designs for like uniforms and stuff are going to be with the rest of the Empire, because the Regi are kind of old-fashioned. So but yeah, should probably look up some stuff. Where are you at? Where are you at? Squish that down a bit. Okay. Ah, itch on the face. spelled priest correctly, that would be useful. I keep forgetting to stop like drawing on the same layer of like my skeleton. Because I'm very forgetful that way. My brain don't work good.
Wake up. Deviate.
I should do it on a separate thread. Make it easier. And not have it erase. Well, I should probably mention, because I think, although I do think I started before I took my little hiatus, there is a Discord for Major Fee. If you would like to hang out with other people who like Major Fee and Necropolay stuff, link is in the description, or it is in the the tab spot underneath in the About section on Twitch. Twitch is kind of weird that way. Although I guess I could make a tab for it, but that sounds like effort, and I'm not for it. Just looks weird. make a separate layer, and then we just dress it on top of that. How about we do it like that? That might be a good idea. Nope, too far. The fit I'm drawing right now kind of reminds you of Sky Coddle. I don't know what that is. I'm just going to give them PS2 hands, or PS1 hands. I don't feel like actually designing hands until we actually make gloves. Children of the Light. Oh. Huh. I like the art style. It looks like an adventure exploration type game. want. So, I'm thinking the Regia have a very plain design with their attire. Because they're not much like the for example, like the Catholic Church, where the really high ranking members have the most gaudy outfits. Except for the Mortiorda. They're the only ones who get to have the eccentric attire. The Regia kind of keep their design, their fashion reminiscent of how it was before the Space Age. So this would be the outfit that Fee wears during the Meaning of Death novella. I was wanting to keep it more like kind of similar to her uniform when she was at her education center, but just making them look more old-fashioned, because with the education center, the attire is more sci-fi looking, so not reflective but shiny, like Latex? No. Something like that. Like shiny leather or whatever. You know, what you would expect when you see sci-fi attire. Ow, wow. How is usual? Not really going to go into a lot of detail yet with these designs, because these are basically rough drafts. Check something. I am so glad I made like a list of terms and stuff for Necropolay, because I cannot remember the stupid words I come up with. Just want to make it seem different. Just want to make it seem like its own thing. Now I'm just making it harder for myself, like a dumbass. Spelling that right. So, thinking this is going to be what the teachers wear, and this is what the students wear. Now I need to come up with a design for what the so in the novella, Fee kind of goes under the tutelage of an old man, basically, that's in the Regia, who seems like he's in like a high rank in the Regia, because he wears a different outfit than everyone else. So I need to come up with that design. And did I write a description of it, or did I just kind of skip that? I'm kind of taking a few days off from writing because that first revision took a lot out of me, let alone trying to get it done while being in not great shape. So Okay. So anybody got plans for the weekend? There we go. Procrastinating has filled up my schedule. Oh yeah, that one always seems to sneak in. And it's like, oh, hold on, let me add you to my calendar. Ah, shit, nope, I'm full up. I have no room. I'm booked. Just chilling and drawing. That's always a good time. mom got me a huge bag of sour gummy bear. Huge bag of sour gummy worms, like a 5-pound bag. And I've been in a happy mood since then. Sour gummy worms are my antidepressant. They're way cheaper too. Ow. Got one of those itches that feels like something's stabbing me. These two sketches over here I did a long time ago. These are like initial ideas for the Morty Orda, which are essentially like the Pope in the Necropolay religion.
The history of yokai, or Japanese ghosts, can be traced back to the 8th century. Aliens, ghosts, monsters, spirits, yokai, 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 yokai,
So this piece here actually hooks onto the back of the skull of the Borda here. Hmm. And it looks like with the hand looking like this. Looks more like there's a knife just sticking out or a claw or something. He fell off. Maybe I should be on the layer that I want to be on.
Ignorance and greed, it's that feeling's all you need. I got what I want once again. Ignorance and greed, it's that fear is all you need. It's that feeling's all you need. It's that fear is all you need. It's that feeling's all you need. It's that fear is all you need. It's that feeling's all you need. It's that fear is all you need. It's that feeling's all you need. It's that feeling makes you wanna.
There's a reason why I'm not a fashion designer. Definitely gonna be adding on to this because I do like this. It's like base draft, which I need to copy over because the Morty also has the same robes but a different edges. That works.
Welcome to the afterlife.
This way I can actually see what the design is. Because I have the money of a turnip.
Welcome
Honestly, that kind of turned out better than I thought it would. You know, for now, I'm actually pretty content with these outfits. I'm definitely going to be messing with them more, but for now, I think they're not bad. A good start. And then I have this guy down here, which I'm tempted to keep, because this is supposed to be what like a field regia is supposed to look like. So, like, they're essentially like tech priests in Warhammer 40k. They're mostly just like religious support in ODF. I should draw Hurricane. I like Hurricane. I need to pull up the short story so I can. So I can't remember how I described how he looks. I know he's got like a mechanical face. Yeah, so for anybody who has read Loss of Death and remember Hurricane, he will be making a return in the next installment, which I don't have a name for yet. But he will be returning in that, which I'm excited because something about Hakkane I just really like about him.
underwater, make you sing like Frank Sinatra, like Frank Sinatra, like Frank Sinatra. Like Frank Sinatra. 何かしたか。
The one thing I need to keep in mind with designing this is that I need to make sure that the technology is a little bit behind. For when fuck, why do I need? God damn it, my brain. I cannot see it. I can't see a damn thing. Malk. I kept thinking that was his last name. No, Holt is his last name. But Malk also has cybernetics, but his need to be more advanced because he gets his like nearly 20 years later, and Hackane has had his for quite a while. Hackane is one of the longest, has one of the longest careers in the Armada. He was an officer, not quite Cormatai, but he was an officer that served his legion for over 30 years, which doesn't happen very often. He actually served through 2 leadership replacements. And then he retired from there to go into serving in the education system. Since he has so much experience, he's taking on the position of being the head of the, I don't have a term for it yet, but essentially it's the program that they put all Necru through that determines where their placement in the Empire is going to be. And with his expertise and keen eye for talent, he takes on one of those programs at this, or he takes on that program at this education facility. And so he's the one that inspires Fee to become an officer, and he also inspires the message of love, saying that Fee has. Which is in the Loss of Death short story. So go check that out. There are links. Look for them. They're not hard to find. But yeah. One thing that I try to, well, one thing that I did when I was writing Hakeem to really get like a personality going with him is that I actually decided to base him off of Tommy Lee Jones. So, don't know who that is. He's a pretty big actor, old guy, very old guy now. But he was in all sorts of movies. The ones that I grew up watching with him in were things like Batman and Robin. Was it Batman and Robin? No, Batman Beyond. Okay. He played Two-Face in that. He also was in Men in Black. He's the older white guy in that. He's been in other movies. I just can't remember the names of them. But he has kind of a distinct way of talking. And so I imagine him playing this role, essentially. And that's how I was able to really come up with his, like, personality with it, where he's, like, experienced and doesn't really take shit, but he also has very good control of his emotions. So he pretty much he very rarely explodes. Of course, he gets to also beat the shit out of people for a job, and so he can always get his frustrations out that way, which is a nice perk. So yeah, but half his face is just mutilated from not just like one injury, but several. Because, you know, when you serve on the front line, you go through some shit. Now, what kind of hairstyle would he have? I don't know. Oh, I'm terrible when it comes to drawing hair. So let's see if we can find some inspiration. See what we get with sci-fi hairstyles. Oh man, this one looks like, I think it's AI, or it's just poorly put together because there's like a random blur in it. But this one person's hair is braided and like goes, instead of going backwards, it goes forwards and loops back and over the shoulders, and it just looks like that one goat from Hoodwinked. That goat from Hoodwinked who basically rocks back and forth on his horns. Very amusing. Yeah, so can we see this? Yes, we can. So just then let me pull up. Well, I know it's in the opposite direction, but still, it just makes me think of that goat. Why is there not a good image? I just get the same vibe from it. Yeah, I don't understand why it's further. I guess it's just how they edited it, but it don't look good. It doesn't look like it's a focus thing. It looks like you actually just went and blurred it. But yeah, that's just what that made me think of. I was very amused with myself. Keep hitting the wrong button. Nope. Shit. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. It's a raid. Everybody get down. Grandpa, put your pants back on.
So depraved for me. Misbehave for me. I love it when
Hello.
you misbehave for me. It's a slave for me.
How did the rest of Hearthstone go?
Brave for me. Misbehave for me. Breathe on my neck. Let me feel your body. Wrap me up in flex. Not complex. I'm a simple woman. All I want is love. Cause I'm subtle, soft and sensual. Unconventional attention is what feeds me. And you know that I got everything you need. Know everything you like. Can play you like a violin. Yeah, babe, I'm just your type. How much can you take? But no time for any faking. You're aching to break. Misbehave for me. It's a slave for me. So depraved for me. Misbehave for me. I love to watch you. Yeah, fuck it up, fuck it up, fuck it up. It's a good thing you can never have enough. Yeah, fuck it up, fuck it up, fuck it up. I'm your goddess, I'll tell you when I've had enough. Had enough, had enough. It's a good thing I'll tell you when I've had enough. Had enough, had enough.
Insatiable, I'm hungry, begging, desperate for the love. Everything you give to me, it's never quite enough. Black out all the bad thoughts when you give it to me rough. All it takes is one word and I indulge as the pain gets me closer to God. Love how you savor each one of my flaws. Cleanse all the rot you think you're on the cause. Melt my facade.
Misbehave for me. It's a slave for me. So depraved for me. Misbehave for me. I love it when you misbehave for me. It's a slave for me. So depraved for me. Misbehave for me.
Well, that's good. Getting a little progress back is always a good feeling. At least you don't feel like you made a total waste. What do you think of my new overlay? I have mixed feelings about it.
He's kind of gay.
Yeah, I get it, but still, don't have to put it that way. One thing I want to do is animate some lighting effects. Yeah, I'm just Twitch not giving me transcoding. I'm just here. I don't know anything. I tried to know things. Didn't make any difference. So now we're here. But I think I'm going to use this for both my art and my gaming streams. I don't know. I don't feel like making brand new overlay. But part of me doing what I'm doing right now is to help me solidify design philosophies with Necropolay. One dropped a rate of 36 the other day, so made $1.30 in turbo and ads. Turbo kicks ass, apparently. Apparently, Turbo's pretty good. It basically makes it to where you don't have to deal with ads, but yet the streamer still gets the AdSense. Wow. When do we get infinity dollars again? Oh, after we're dead. That won't kick in until after we're dead. I'm pulling like 8 to 10 cents a day, which is neat, but it's kind of been a lot of hours, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, I don't get much of anything with Twitch anymore. So I put my ad setup be just the lowest it is, because I hate ads. I hate having other people go through the ads. So I'm just like, screw it. I'm not making anything from it anyway. So I'm just gonna do that. Yeah, things were starting to pick up a lot over on YouTube, so I was getting kind of hopeful with that, and then I ran into an issue of needing to do day job things without actually having a job and working on a business that I'm making jack shit from, and breaking my back doing it because I'm basically getting handed a business that's falling apart. And I just can't have the energy to do that and do art stuff at the same time. And also dealing with all the pain that comes with it. So, you know, fun. Yeah. But, I mean, we got a lot done. So, in the past month, we have moved, well, basically since June, we have moved about 500 to 600 boxes to where they need up full of books, which are 25 to 40 pounds each, and records, and comics. We've moved them around to where they need to be. We've moved a bunch of furniture. We've organized and reorganized and reorganized and reorganized a bunch of different spots. We've built several tables. We have installed close to 20 new bookshelves at our booths where we sell our stuff at. We have reorganized. Jesus Christ. That was loud. Scared the shit out of me. Why didn't that? Oh, that's because I didn't put in the alerts. I'm dumb. Stupid. Dummy, dumb. Where's the thing? Alerts. There. Stupid dummy, don't even put the thing up. Okay, so what happened? I don't know. Oh. Hit me. Yep. Oh, Mad followed me. Okay, cool. Well, welcome to the Twitch side. We have some bells and whistles you can play with. But yeah, I mean, right so far, I'm hoping that I've actually increased sales. We've started to sell things that we weren't selling before, like those paperbacks that they make like 1 billion copies of a book of. We only sell them for like $2 or $3, and my dad was just using them as backers for the bookshelf so that the books that we want to sell display better. But he was just laying down the books to do that, and I was like, why don't we just set up the books as if it's just another layer of books we sell? My main idea with that was to get rid of the books out of the barn and the garage, which worked pretty damn good, because we got rid of hundreds of books doing that. Probably about 1,000 books from doing that. And so then I was like, and maybe somebody will be like, oh look, there's more books back here, and then they'll like find one they want to buy, and they'll buy it. And so that actually started to work. We've sold quite a few of those paperbacks doing it that way, which I was like, oh, I didn't think that would actually work. So that was funny. And then we've also bought an additional booth at one of the locations, and so we put a bunch of furniture in there. Furniture has just not been selling at all, which I'm really frustrated with, because I hate trying to sell furniture, mainly because it's one item that, yeah, you can make a good amount of money from, but it takes up so much space. And my parents never really paying attention to the buyer landscape, just bought what they liked. And my mom likes those giant China cabinets. Nobody wants those. We were lucky to sell the ones that we did have, but I told them we're done buying and selling those. No one buys. We're done getting cabinets and stuff because no one buys those either. The worst, but every eventual sale is reinforcement. Well, the fact that we have not sold a single piece of... We've only sold one piece of furniture since May. And I decided to take on a method with them. What the hell are you talking about? I only have like 15-second ads or whatever. Cool, so Twitch is just throwing on ads so that I get no money from that and they get all the money from that. Because I have it set up to where it's just like it's 1 minute of ads every 60 minutes. Which I think is like the lowest I could set it to. Yeah, I can't really pay too much attention to the ratios and all that stuff because I'm too busy trying to stream. I guess that's one way to go about it. Having the games time it for you. listened to this song on loop for about 4 hours, finishing up that first revision of Meaning of Death. I think I might be autistic. There's so many times where I'm just like, I just want to listen to one song, and one song only, and I will do it for hours. And usually I don't get tired of the song. Same. Yeah, that's one thing that what I enjoy about streaming on Discord is that since my audio doesn't come through, one, you guys can listen to whatever you want, but then I can listen to whatever I want. And since it's not going to be put onto YouTube or Twitch or anything, I don't have to worry about copyright bullshit. So that's always fun. And while I have impeccable taste, I think one song is a bit much for someone to listen to the extent that I do. What kind of music are you into? I'm genuinely one of those people that listens to practically any genre, any music. There are some genres that I like less, but there's still plenty of songs within those genres that I really like. My favorite ones are metal, dubstep, deathstep, and like synthwave. Those are my favorite ones. And then I do like prog rock a lot. I like mixtures of genres. I enjoy vaporwave a lot. I like indie country. I don't like most mainstream things. I prefer more the indie stuff of the genres. But there's still some mainstream songs that I like, just not that many. They're just overly produced and shallow. A lot of them are. Now, the music we're listening to now, one of the ones that I really like, but also it's like allowed to be played without royalties and stuff. Like, yeah, technically that means it's royalty free, but it's like one of those. It's like Creative Commons essentially. So it's one of those things where like they actually put that they allow their music to be played, type of thing. Because I will always get a little message from YouTube, especially being like, "Hey, we detected some copyrighted music, but the copyright they have for it means that you are allowed to use it, so you don't need to worry about it." It's like, what? You could have just not said anything. kind of music do you guys like to listen to? Like any kind of story, yeah, any kind of music, but especially songs that tell a story. I like those a lot too. Like ballads and stuff. Those are nice. I don't have a specific genre I like, to be honest. I'll listen to whatever if it tickles my brain the right way. Mood, very much mood. That's how it is for me with a lot of songs. This song right now is reminding me of a song. I don't know the name of it. I can't remember the name of it, and I can't remember the person who made it, but it's got this kind of bass going with it, but it's like even deeper and more guttural, and it, like when it plays I go ah, ah, but I can't find it because I'm dumb. I can't remember things. My therapist tells me not to talk down about myself. I mean, I gotta call a spade, and I'm dumb. Sorry, I'm not being extra talkative like I used to be. A little out of practice. Still kind of tired. Like I'm not kidding, it's going to take me probably about a month to actually recover from this past month. At least. Like, that's how bad my health is. So, I'm trying to get back to how I was, but it's hard. It's very hard. I have mixed feelings about this. I had a thought and kind of took over my brain for a second. Yeah, I don't know if I'm thrilled about this look. But, yeah, I'm feeling tired. And my back hurts. My back always hurts. Every step I take is a battle cry. So, there's a couple things we could do right now. I can either end the stream or switch over to playing some video games. What video games? I don't know. I don't know what I got. Why would I know what I got? I had an idle game running in the background. I was able to actually do an achievement thing that I've been trying to do. So that was nice. I don't know what that did, but well, I've got to figure. Just have to figure that out. Set this back up. Okay. That's going. Let's see what. Let's see. So Soulstone Survivors had an update about 2 weeks ago. What? Was it really 2 weeks ago? What the hell? Damn, I don't know where I've been. They've added a new character, but the way that you unlock the character is by maxing out the skill trees of all the characters. And I have 2 left to do with. So we could do that for a bit. Soulstone Survivors is a isometric roguelite horde killer. Kind of like, sort of a, I guess, bullet heaven is what is considered. It's one of my favorite games, mostly because of the music. Gameplay's a lot of fun too, but the music just fucking slaps. Let me. If I could just click on the right button. Yeah. Let's save this. Okay. I forgot I had it as display. So this works. But do we have... We don't. Because I have to go here. Properties? Yes. Where? There. Add that. Get rid of that. Okay. Okay. We got music there. Let's get rid of this music. Shut up. Okay. And huzzah! I should probably update things. Where are things? Where is you? Come on. Hello, damn it. Thank you. Hey, there's 23 people watching people play this game on Twitch. Cool. Won't get any of them, but... I'm not even sure what was with that fade? That's not how that works. Yeah, I just got these two left. I had a pretty good build going with the fire one. What's poodle again? I can never remember what these traits are. Okay, somehow close. Okay. Yeah, so the builds that I seem to have pretty good luck with are the ones that really just go heavy on a particular damage type. I think they changed this up a while ago, but if you made a crit build, you pretty much dominated everything. It's not happening so much anymore, which I'm a little upset with, because that was my one build on my this guy.
Death is my art.
Primed for battle.
I love that it's a goblin inside a mech suit. I'm guessing, since there are these abilities, when he gets his fourth weapon, it's going to be cold-based. Probably. Most likely. Since we have electricity, we have arcane, we have fire, and we have blast. So, now, do I do another fire build, or do I try to get? Let's see, ratings. I'm thinking, what if I do a mixture of things? Because that one shatters, that one doesn't. That one exposes, that one bleeds. if we did a build where we have we do this the blast one here. Devastating. Right damage cards, but the skills 1 on critical strikes. Let the lightning coil enter position for a few seconds. That fires chains of lightning at enemies, causing damage. Damage is multiplied based on your critical chance. So days. Increases chance to receive critical strikes. But okay, so if we do this lightning,
Looking for something sharp?
there's a blacksmith we can play once we level up all these guys.
Here, keep it sharp and don't cut yourself.
This was the lightning building. We'll get rid of that. I don't see banishing epic and legendary passives. It does not sound like it's worth getting just another 30% experience. Because epic and legendary are big buffs. And they tend to be the ones that buff everything. Or at least multiple things. So I don't think that's actually like our best interest. It's just like these two. No, these two. You gotta sit still for 3 seconds to get these buffs. You cannot sit still for 1 second for like after 15 minutes. So I don't understand the point of these rooms. They're a waste of space. I guess we also did this because this also makes you move faster as well, which is handy. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because what we're doing is building up our crit. Essentially, we're fueling this ability. So we've got three things that three things that electrify, which help with crit, and then we'll get daze, which will help with crit, and then we'll get this blast with shatters, reducing armor. This blast with shatters, reducing armor, and then this blast with exposes, which means increased damage. So I'm thinking, all those things on paper, good, kick ass. And then we've already got increased crit chance with this. What we could also do is this: 25% of your critical chance is added to your critical damage multiplier when calculating critical damage, including bonus critical chance from negative effects. So if we added this, this would also be a big boost to the damage. Of course, we could also go with here's the brittle, which brittle increases all damage taken by 10. So we could do that, but I don't know how big of a difference that number is compared to like days and all that stuff, like shatter and expose. Because that's like a flat number. These are random percentages. So we'll actually just go with this one. So we're doing a crit debuff build, essentially. Because another thing we could do is, instead of the expose, we could go with the flame one. We could go with this one, which is also shatter. Actually, this increases damage. So yeah, we're probably going to want to have at least one expose. One thing that's not a shatter. I mean, if we did weakness, that's increased negative effects. Yeah, we'll go with that build. We'll see how that goes. And I found that this is actually the best way to level up. Once you get, because I've already done one round of the sigils, so I guess I've quote-unquote beaten the campaign. I want to get these maxed out, and I want to see how the blacksmith is. If the blacksmith is good, then I'm going to keep using them for later. If not, I'm going to actually use the shaman here
The ritual begins.
to get through the later stages. Hey, Jez. I am alive, allegedly.
Primed for battle.
I have not streamed much because I haven't really done much of anything lately. Because I've just been in an extreme amount of pain and fatigue because I've been putting a lot of effort into the book business, and it has kind of just crippled me. We're back, and I'm trying to get back to doing that because we've gotten past the breaking my back stage of fixing things. So, and we're playing Soulstone Survivors because it's one of my favorite games.
Analysis complete. Let's hunt. Hunt the Titans.
The voices are actually a new thing they added like 2 updates ago. Well, they added, I think it was 2 updates ago, because I think 2 updates ago was the full release of the game. Anyway, the full release of the game is when they added voices to all the characters, which I like most of them. Let's go with this one.
Testing prototype the proper way, under fire and beast.
Always the best way to test things. Yeah, I hope my body heals too. I'm not expecting much, but I hope it does.
That's a bit excessive.
Perfect timing.
Oh my god, there's a line that one of the Chaos Walker says in this game that I'm just like, oh my god, why does that go so hard? But it's when you summon the Void Lords. She'll say, I think it's like along the lines of scream louder, I want your gods to hear you. And I'm like, holy shit!
Systems enhanced. This model's shaping.
I'm so having Fee say that, because that's just fucking badass.
That door won't last.
Attack speed's always good to go with. Yeah, I know, right?
Power strike detected.
I'm just sitting like, man, I'm mad I didn't think of that. It's so good. Come on. Give me what I picked. So yeah, I'm definitely having P say that when like she's like fighting some race that's like really religious, and
Dark gifts activated.
and then when she's like basically won and setting everything on fire, when she just says that line, it's like, oh, it's gonna be so good.
Fragment acquired. We're on the way.
We're definitely
Full charge now.
yeah, there's some pretty good writing in this game, and dialogue-wise. But yeah, this music, oh my god.
Energy rising. Progress analyzed. I'm getting closer now.
I have described the music of this game as it slaps more than a product tester at a prosthetic butt factory.
Voltage rising. System override in progress. We're doing target
Okay, good. We can replace that.
eliminated. Loot secured.
There was another blast one that we were wanting to do. I'll expand everything. Jet speed. Expansion. We could do that switch. We got the Empire exposed. And then we can have burn going on as well. I'm pretty sure if you don't put a whole lot into like an elemental damage type, it's not much of anything. But it still does shatter. Okay, we'll take this, and then when the other one comes up that I can't remember what it is, but when the other one comes up, we're gonna see what the difference in the shatter is.
Woohoo! Fire up the engines. Through the darkness, we rise.
The more that we can apply expose, the better. Which is usually the opposite of real life. The more you expose yourself. Typically not a good thing.
Fragment acquired. We're on the way.
Oh. Okay, so this would be 24%. Yeah. Is this also burst? No, it's burst. Okay, so 24% to all everything.
Now we're talking.
Hey, what have you been up to, Jez? How has the things been?
This model's shaping up. That door won't last.
I hate this one. I tried using Leviathan, and it just makes it to where you die faster. The best form of defense in this game is movement speed.
Oh, this feels good. System ready. Titan hunting protocol engage.
Can you see what's going on? Because I can't. Just look for the red glowy things and don't be in them.
Full charge now.
so much.
Power strike detected.
Ooh,
Data confirmed.
Whoa,
Titan
that-
blood acquired. Let's move.
that hit really hard there at the end. Holy crap. I hate this. When it's like, tells you distance. Like, how do we determine the distance? I mean, I know he's going the distance, he's going for speed. And he's all alone in a time, and she's all alone in a time of need. But that doesn't tell me anything! So we are doing it quicker. But I can't get 50% base. I'm gonna go with this.
Now we're talking.
Yeah, we told that. Time for a big level up. Make sure, guys, make sure.
Drink plenty of water over the next 24 hours.
After that, you don't have to drink any ever again. Okie day. Go home, bottle, you're drunk. There.
Detected.
Increase crit chance. Increase the chance of those activating. Which one would be better? Because doing this means that these go off more often. Sure. But then this makes it to where their crit is increased by 16, and if we add the other one, it'll be 24%. Ugh. Which this is, the damage is multiplied based on that. We're gonna go with that. Getting more shatter and ammunition. Ammunition makes it to where we have more multicast. So that would actually be good. I don't want those.
Distracting.
Nope. Don't really want to do that. Because we're focused on building this up. Because that's what, well, I mean, this makes it to where everything applies to it. But these are to increase that damage. So we don't need to make these do more damage, because this is what our main source of damage is.
Power strike detected.
Now this will be good. That's good to get. Having this doing that, triggering these going off. That's good to have. What's her? Oh, we'll go with that. No.
This feels good.
I would like a magnet, please. Could you give me a magnet? I guess we'll go with that. No. Don't want to use that.
Energy rising.
Go with that. Potency. Always get the potency. No. Okay.
Now we're talking.
Just give me the thing I want. Why is that so hard? Okay, I don't need that anymore.
Woohoo! Fire up the engine.
Yeah, we definitely don't need that anymore. Now we've got basically permanent surge going. Go with that. Go with that again.
Systems in hots.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Increasing the chance for that to be triggered, always a good one. Go with that.
Perfect timing.
Give me a magnet! Or the other blast skill! What the hell? Finally. Jeez. Melody. Just give me the thing. Just give me the thing I want. You asshole.
Dark gifts activate.
We'll go. Multicast. Just kind of hoping to get the things that I was wanting. We only got one of them once. Stupid. Dumb. Dumb and stupid.
Desert Protocol. Shoot first, ask later.
Yeah, that's pretty much Feast Protocol for any biome.
Progress analyzed. I'm getting... Closer now.
I guess if we do some investing into the fire damage, I think the crit affects that as well, especially if we get one of the passives.
Energy rising.
At the very least, like, adds a lot more burn. Just call me a door, because I've got lots of dash.
Fragment acquired. We're on the way.
Pretty good so far. This is what I want. Crit strikes applied on 50% chance. Desert maps, songs are my absolute favorite in this game.
Voltage rising.
Reminds me of Diddy Kong Racing. I played it.
Through the darkness, we rise.
Just give me the thing.
Dark is activated. System override in progress. We're doing good. This model's shaping up. That door won't last.
Give me the thing! Whoa. I hate starting those ones because those tentacles just pop up and like they're rearing to go.
Full charge now.
Uh-oh. Oh, Usa!
Systems in hot.
Still not giving me a thing.
Progress analyzed. I'm getting closer now. Oh, this feels good.
I didn't realize we were that far away for the purple ball.
System ready. Titan hunting protocol engaged.
Shit. One of these teams appears with little scorpions. Those tornadoes are so cheap.
Now we're talking. strike detected.
Ah! Oh, wait, so many. Why are we in Kansas? Oh no. Ah.
Perfect timing. Titan blood collected. Now we tackle the final.
So form increases my crit chance. I think we should go with that.
Enemy, the king.
I will be right back.
Fragment acquired. We're on. Way. Full charge now. System override in progress. We're doing good. Progress analyzed. I'm getting... closer now. Voltage rising. This model's shaping up. That door won't last. Systems enhanced. Primary. Located. Begin harvest. Energy rising. Woohoo! Fire up the engines. Through the darkness. We rise. Now we're talking. All right, system check. It's hunting time. Titan edition. Power strike detected. Oh, this feels good. Perfect timing. Dark is activated. Systems enhanced. Data confirmed. Titan blood acquired. Let's move. Oh, this feels good. These woods whisper danger. Keep aim steady. System override in progress. We're doing good. Fragment acquired. We're on the way. harvest. Energy rising. Progress analyzed. I'm getting... closer now. This model's shaping up. That door won't last. Through the darkness, we rise. Fragment acquired. We're on the way. Task completed. Time to collect the Titan's blood. Oh, this feels good. Now we're talking. Power strike detected. Perfect timing. Data confirmed. Titan blood acquired. Let's move. Full charge now. Titan blood loaded. Let's fire up the primordial portal. Beginning termination protocol. Executing final override. Perfect timing. All right, we're getting close. Now. Systems enhanced. Void fragment check. Progress destructive. Void fragment collected. Search for more. Voltage rising. More void fragments. Time. To press on. All right, we're getting closer now. Access granted. Let's shut the whole thing down.
He took my heart, my oath, my soul, and I ascended. Now kneel.
Now we're talking. Full charge now. Circuit supercharged. Power strike detected. Oh, this feels good.
Well, I just realized I had my mic muted this whole time since I BRB'd last time, so. And I just had a call, which is the only reason why I realized it, because I went to mute the mic. I was like, oh, shit. I've been talking to myself this whole time, son of a bitch. I wish I knew how to be a streamer. I'm new at this, okay? I guess I'm taking none of that fire damage. Uh-oh.
Maximum control.
Bastard. Let me get close to you. Why do you always push me away?
Woohoo! Fire up the engines. Energy rising.
I was really hoping that we'd be doing a lot more damage. I feel like they nerfed the crit too much. Shit! Oh, okay. Woo.
Voltage rising. Full charge now.
Good. Big old butt. Why is there so much red in the arena? Yep, yep. What?
Perfect timing.
Ow.
Will resist.
I have a lot of crit potential put on you. Why are you not getting hurt so much? You got a lot of shatter and expose. What the hell?
Power strike detected.
Okay, your attack speed's being bullshit. I need to be the one who has a really high attack speed because I'm not the one who can take me out in 3 hits.
Systems enhanced.
Everything's on fire!
Not now.
I'm getting stuck. Everything's red. Nope. Bad.
Oh, this feels good.
170. That's all I get. Because 170 is when you max out the skill tree. Let's see. Where? Here you are. New skin. I like pretty much all the legendary skins. It's pretty cool. Last one's
The blade is the way.
Let's spill some blood.
Burn them all.
All right, time to hunt.
Ready the blade.
Fear not. The arcane is here.
Aim true, strike hard.
This was the first character that I got the highest levels with. And I was able to get the most broken builds with. It was mainly this one.
Blessed be the hunt.
See, we just fought the corrupted version of him.
Embrace the unknown.
I love this.
Time to hunt.
Death is my art.
Balance requires action.
Victory or death!
Death answers.
Through the great void, we must endure.
He's very cool. I like him. When I got this game, he was the last character to unlock. So yeah, I've had this game.
No mercy.
Uncage the real king.
His line deliveries are great.
Let's melt some gears.
The tide rises.
Load it.
Fire it.
I sink or swim.
I kind of feel like he's the weakest character. I cannot get a good build going with him.
The ritual begins.
Yeah, he's broken. He is absolutely broken. Unless recent updates totally changed him. You know, he just played that.
The blade is the way.
I found Bladestorm is actually, like, insanely good. Most times when I have it with a build, it ends up being, like, the most damaging one. So, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. I will try to be back tomorrow. And we'll see if we'll see what I do. I'm still not in the best shape. So, but we'll just see how things go with that. So yeah. Go check out the short story on Major Fee. It's good. And I finished the first revision of the novella sequel. So I'm excited about that. I've joined the Major Fee Discord. We have fun there, and we do things like talk and share pictures. And that's about it. But what more do you need, really? Follow all the things I do, and put your bells on. Otherwise, you won't know where you at. So yeah, yeah. I will see you guys next time.